The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go.
What do I love to read? I love to read Harry Potter.
I love reading all types of books, but my favorite books are these Miss Spider books by David Kirk. He does his own illustrations in the stories, and they are the most vibrant, beautiful pictures that you've ever seen. He is amazing. So if you have not, I would recommend. There are many different types of Miss Spider books. I would recommend going and taking a look either at the library or even online. You will find some I'm sure that you will enjoy. Happy reading!
Hi guys, I was just going to show you what I like to read. So here is my favorite. They're called Anne of Green Gables. Right up here on my library, you can see all of my books, but they're pretty worn because I try to read them every year. But I try anything, but those are my absolute favorite.
I love to read books with rhythm and rhyme, anything that I can get into and feel that rhythm as I'm reading. One of my favorites to read is this book here titled Way Out in the Desert. So this book has a lot of repetition, it has nice rhythm to it, and it's really fun because it has hidden numbers in it. So it's a counting book, so it counts up as we read, and then in each page you have to look for the number that goes with that animal for the page. So this is one of my favorites. So if you haven't read Way Out in the Desert, I recommend that you give it a try.
You have brains in your head and feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose.
Where do I love to read? I would say anywhere as long as I have a nice, comfy area and a blanket. As long as I have that, I'm really happy. Maybe a cup of coffee or tea. I have a little chair back there, but really anywhere. I'm happy to read anywhere.
I love reading all over the place. Probably outside is my favorite.
My favorite place to read is out in nature. I love to sit out when the weather is nice, hear the wind blowing through the trees, hear the birds chirping, and enjoy a good book.
Where do I love to read? I love to read in bed, I love to read on my porch, or I really like to read in the pool. Today you are you, that is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you.
I love to read to learn new things.
Why do I love to read? I love to read because it takes me to magical places and also helps me to learn fun new things that can help me in my life.
I like to read because it allows me to use my imagination, to explore new places, and to go on new adventures.
All right, and why do I love to read? Well, it is one of my favorite things, I admit. I think it's because you get to get lost in a story and you can go anywhere in the world in a book if you use your imagination. It's like a movie that you can bring anywhere with you. So it is one of my favorites, and that's why I love to read.
What, where, and why do you love to read?